back
Get
for
a
like...
picture, get a picture.
All right.
I just hold it like that, you know, like you can hold it like
Yes.
here. Yeah. 1 and 2. Perfect. So now
right.
follow my lead.
Are you okay?
I was looking at Colette.
Yeah. You see? Losing the focus.
Oh. Sorry, Mama.
First small stop. We are in the square named Jacinto Benavente, which, by the way, is not disputed. Okay? Jacinto Benavente was the second Nobel Literature Prize of Spain in the year 1922. And because of him, this particular square is right now considered the official beginning of the neighborhood of the letters. Now you might wonder, what the heck is the neighborhood of the letters? It's very easy. We're not very creative with name, but very good on logic. It's a neighborhood with those golden letters on the floor. I'm going to show you later. Now, where they started to be put on. Right now they spread throughout Madrid. So how do you know that you're in that area and not in some other part of Madrid? It's very easy. Whenever you see that these particular golden letters are quoted, either a speech or the beginnings of a book or a poem or a writing about one particular author, and they put the name of the author underneath, then you know 100% sure that you're there. And what is so important in this area? During the golden century of the literature of Spain, we're talking about the last part of the 16th century, beginnings of the 17th, it were mainly most of the important writers used to live. Why? Because most of the culture of Madrid was concentrated there. Now we're talking about the majority of like corrales, now known as theaters, the majority of mentideros. It was a place for gathering intellectuals to talk good about some people, bad about some others. You know, like the House of Culture, everything like related to the culture and art were located there. And that's why most of the writers, even when they weren't born there, they decided to move there. Like Felix Lope de Vega, which we're going to be seeing. Cervantes, who wrote, you know, Don Quixote, was born in Alcalá de Henares, moved here. Jacinto Benavente had the opportunity to be born here, you know, but Luis de Góngora, Quevedo, pretty much like everyone who was important during that time decided to live here, to be surrounded by all of that. Now you might wonder, who the heck is this guy? This guy is a nobody, you know. I mean, not a person at all. He's basically a representation or a commemoration of the City Hall of Madrid with this particular profession, the street sweepers, and it's represented in this what we call the urban estadio of Madrid. There are like 18 of them spread throughout the city, and they basically represent that either an important figure or just a dead profession. Bunch of cliches, okay? This is one of the most stepped-on corners in Madrid. You know why? You know what it says over there? Bésame en esta esquina. That means kiss me on this corner. This is where a lot of folks come and take this. Yeah, definitely. You want to?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
This is awesome. Oh, sorry, Dad.
So right now we're going to drive a little bit to get to see something really beautiful. Okay, are you ready for it?
Yes.
I'm not talking about me, okay? I'm talking about something else.
You okay? Sorry.
You guys go. I'll stay in the back.
Sorry, baby. I love you.
tied it
I
up
didn't know
before.
if it was loose. And
No, no, no,
all of a
no, no.
sudden
I
it's
tied it up before. Yeah. That'll be cool. You know, like with
Oh, yeah.
Superman. If I
Get a
go like,
picture. Get a picture.
so we are about to enter to the Retiro Park. This particular park is 118 hectares, and just right now everyone can enjoy it. But when it was constructed from 1530 to 1640, it was basically for the King Philip III. And it was basically a gift. I mean, after that, it was like, yeah, I want it like this, like this, like this. But it was given, you know, by the Valido Conde Duque de Olivares to him. And I gotta say that this Valido Conde Duque de Olivares, that was basically the right hand of the King Philip IV, is one of the biggest quizás that we have in the history of the Validos. You
They
know?
all are.
Yeah. Anyway, so right now inside this place you're gonna see a lot of like monuments. It's not the original ones at least, you know, because some of them got constructed before after that, and the park's been changing its structure because it's been destroyed 2 times. You know, one during the Independence War, you know, in the beginnings of the 19th century, and the other one was basically in the Civilian War from 1936 to 1939. That's why some of the monuments you're going to see right now is not the original ones that they used to be. Like, for example, the Rosaleda of Cecilia Rodriguez. The first monument that we're going to see, though, right when we enter over here, is going to be the Fallen Angel statue, one of the most controversial monuments, not only in Spain and in Madrid, probably in the whole world. And we're going to talk about him instead.
A little too much fun.
That in the park, I knew there was lots of open area.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm behind it, so you can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, oh, it was fun. I'm having so much fun.
You gonna buy one of these, huh?
I really want one. I really want one really bad.
me in office. I was used to be like a professor, you know, University of Havana, and then I just went there, and every time I got a chance, I just got out of that. You know?
Like I need to be outside.
Yeah, exactly. It's not fun. This construction has been here since 1887. And it's 80% matter of resource because at first the architect was Ricardo Velázquez Boscos, who wanted to have here an exposition of flora from the Philippines. Estanque Grande del Parque del Retiro. It's like the Great Lake. It's an artificial, by the way. Most of people think like it's really deep. No, 181. If you go inside there, you don't drown. Okay? So, yeah. When it was
You can
constructed,
walk across.
like Jesus. So, when it was created in the beginnings of the 17th century, you know, like when the Retiro Park was created, it was basically for the entertainment of the king, and they used a lot of water activities in this area. Basically, one of the kings that really likes is standing on the podium, you know, and people getting on boats performing like Navy battles, you know, like I'm going to kill you, and the other, I'm going to kill you. It was like, yeah.
Yay!
Right now it's mostly used for this, for people who like to like ride boats, you know. Like I told you, in the summer they get chairless, when they get a tan. I don't get. And also during the feast of San Isidro. San Isidro is the patron of Madrid. He lived in the 12th century, but still people celebrate him now from May 11 to May 15. And May 15, normally in this area, they perform like a fireworks procession, with classic music. It's just amazing. You know, like you see how this like both working out together. Whenever like and then like yeah, it's really really cool. Southern people just come to that particular event. So you have to be here May 15. Make sure not to miss it, okay? Because all that happens once a year.
All right,
Yeah.
Mom, bring us back.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
May
right here
15th.
you have this monument dedicated to the King Alfonso XII. Proposed in the last part of the 19th century, but actually started the construction of it in the beginnings of the 20th. Economic reasons. Now, Alfonso was the son of the Queen Isabel II. She wanted to highlight his figure and basically gain a little bit of popularity for the royal family. It was really, really unpopular back then. Underneath the guy with the horse, you have like that coffin with some glasses that you can access. It's like a viewpoint, and you can see pretty much the extension of the Retiro Park. Totally for free, I think. Okay, and don't get too excited. Okay, you're gonna see only the rooftop and trees. So that's basically. Okay, so there you have it. So from here we go back to the office. You know, we have a long ride ahead of us. Remember, going to the street, center of the lane, slowly. Whenever you're going to turn, hands to the side and everything. Okay, and if you see something really, really, really cool that you really want to know about, just ask me. Okay, I'm not going to deny you information.
You behave yourself. Now that we're
You
out of
guys
the
go.
park.
You don't need to
No.
watch me.
Now that
You don't
we're
need to
going
watch
back
me.
out on the streets.
And we'll
I'm
keep
paying
all
attention.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you guys go. Go ahead.
But seriously.
I will. I will. I won't mess around too much. Panda, panda, panda.
First purchase, somebody bought something from one of those guys.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. I was like, I'm just